We are going to see some of the sections. Okay, are you ready? So legal sections under IPC. Injury is illegal harm to the body, mind, reputation and property according to section 44 IPC. 45 IPC, if the injury threatens the life of the human being. 46 IPC, death of the human being. Okay, criminal responsibility. 82 IPC, less than 7 years if the child commits the crime, as he don't know what are the consequences, what he is doing anything, he is not liable for the punishment. Okay, 83 IPC, 7 to 12 years, liability depend upon the maturity. 84 IPC, mentally unsound person and delirium tremors are not liable for any punishment to the crime. 85 IPC, involuntary intoxication is not reliable. 86 IPC, voluntary persons and intoxication persons are liable. Voluntary intoxication persons are liable means voluntary administration of alcohol in heavy doses and he is committing crime means he will be liable for the punishment. And if someone are intoxicating him and he went and did crime, he is not liable. Consent. 87 IPC, greater than 18 years can give valid consent. 88 IPC, done in good faith for the person's benefit. 89 IPC, less than 12 years by guardian. 90 IPC, invalid consent, child less than 12 years, insane person, intoxicated person. Rape and rape victim. Rape, 375 IPC defines rape. 376 IPC, punishment for rape. 377 IPC, punishment for non-consensual unnatural sexual offences. 357 CRPC, all doctors should treat the victims of rape and vitriolage and inform the police. 166B IPC, punishment for the non-treatment for rape victim. 228A IPC, disclosure of the rape victim identity, punishment. Summons. 61 or 67 CRPC, based on the summons. 172 IPC, punishment for absconding to avoid service of the summons. 174 IPC, punishment for non-attendance of the summons. 175 IPC, punishment for not producing documents to public services. 39 CRPC, duty of citizen to inform police about crime. 176 CRPC, not informing the police about the crime. 177 IPC, punishment for providing false information about the crime. 178 IPC, punishment for refusal to take oath in front of the court of law. Then these are sections related to certificates. Okay, 190 and evidences. 191 IPC, giving false evidence under oath, perjury. 192 IPC, fabrication of evidence under oath. 193 IPC, punishment for both means for false evidence and means perjury and fabrication of evidence. 197 IPC, punishment for issuing the false certificate. 198 IPC, punishment for usage of false certificate. Evidence preservation. 201 IPC, punishment for intentionally causing disappearance of the evidence. 201 IPC, act likely to spread the fatal infections. 269 IPC, punishment for negligent act likely to spread the any fatal infection. 270 IPC, punishment for any malignant or intentional act to spread any fatal infection. Negligent act in handling poisons. 284 IPC, punishment for any rash or negligent act with poison to endanger human life or likely to cause hurt or injury to any person. Offences against the human body. According to 299 IPC, definition of the culpable homicide. 300 IPC, definition of the culpable homicide amounting to the murder. Mens rea plus actus rea, and definition of the culpable homicide. Definition of the culpable homicide which are not amounting for the murder. 302 IPC, punishment for culpable homicide amounting for the murder. 304 IPC, in the 304 IPC you have again two subsections like 304A IPC, 304B IPC. So first 304 IPC deals with punishment of culpable homicide which is not murder. 304 IPC, punishment for the medical negligence like 2 years imprisonment and fine. 304B IPC, punishment for causing dowry death. 305 IPC, punishment for abatement of suicide or insane person. 306 IPC, punishment for abatement of the suicide in adults. 307 IPC, punishment for attempt of murder. 308 IPC, punishment for attempt of the culpable homicide. Miscarriage, 312 IPC, punishment for voluntary miscarriage with consent of the woman. 313 IPC, punishment for voluntary miscarriage without the consent of the woman. 314 IPC, punishment for voluntary miscarriage resulting in the death of the woman. 315 IPC, punishment for any act done in any intent to prevent a child being born alive or cause its death after birth. 3 or after birth. 316 IPC, punishment for causing death of the quick newborn child by an act amounting to culpable homicide, abandonment and concealment. 317 IPC, punishment for abandonment of a child who is less than 12 years. 318 IPC, punishment for concealment of the birth. Heart related sections are 319 IPC, anyone causing bodily pain, disease or infirmity to any person said to cause hurt. So any bodily pain, disease or infirmity to another person by one which results in hurt is related to 319 IPC. According to 319 IPC, you will be punishable. 320 IPC, definition of the grievous hurt. Emasculation, permanent privation of the sight of the either eye, permanent privation of hearing of either eye, privation of any member part of the body or joint, fingers, nose, destruction of permanent impairing of power of any member or joint, permanent disfiguration of head or face, fracture, dislocation of the bone or tooth, any hurt which endangers the life, which causes the harm to the harm in space of severe bodily pains, unable to follow his ordinary pursuits for 20 days. These are some of the sections we covered. So I hope you understood these sections, and you see once again the video and try to note down all the sections. These are very very important, and I thank my sister who summarized these sections for me. Thank you, sister, and hope you guys learned about some of the sections. In another video we cover some more sections. Thank you guys. Just this video you pause it and write all the sections, and stick them to the wall and study whenever possible, because there is no more time for the exam. Just 5 days left for us for the coming exams, final exams of third year. So in this precious time, let's summarize the sections. Just see, pause the video and stick them to the wall, write them down and stick them to the wall and see it daily, so that you can't miss the MCQs or any question if they indirectly asking related to the, like suppose 304B IPC they given. You should in very short you should be writing dowry death. What is dowry death? What is punishment? Punishment will be given for 7 years imprisonment. Why? When we will call it as dowry death, everything we should be writing. So regarding consent also, if they given any section, you should be writing it. So this is very important. Here we covered what are important. So just go through and do the sticking process to the wall and study properly about these sections. Thank you guys. Thank you.